Good morning and welcome to Your Life A to Z. I'm Suzanne Bissett. Thanks for joining us. We have a great show for you this morning. Chef Lori Hashimoto from Hana Japanese Eatery will be here making a tasty and inexpensive noodle dish. But first, Kyle's in the big studio and you're going to help us plan. The big game is just around the corner and you have some great dishes that are gluten-free.
That's right, Suzanne, and a lot of people have celiac disease, so we brought in Chandice because you are our expert for extra treats that everyone can eat.
Thank you, Kyle. Yeah, we're going to be talking about milk and cookies party, a beautiful tea party, and big game. We've got you covered.
Excellent, and you have everyone covered. I mean, parents, kids, everyone, Suzanne.
Yes.
So, I mean, who doesn't love milk and cookies? You can have that at any point, right?
Exactly, and I have a feeling those cookies, even though they're gluten-free, are going to be absolutely delicious. So I'm looking forward to that. Thanks so much, guys. Plus, we have an exciting giveaway today. Cirque Eloise dives into a vibrant imaginary world with their latest circus spectacular, Circopolis. They'll be at Mesa Arts Center January 18th and 19th.
We'll go from there.
I love it. And like you were saying too, these are simple ingredients. They're not expensive. And once you buy, you know, some of these, you'll have them in your pantry so you can easily bring them out.
That's right.
Lori, thank you so much. I'm so excited to try this dish. It smells so good already. And of course, this recipe will be on our website, azfamily.com/yourlife. So unfortunately, Kyle, I know this recipe isn't gluten-free, but I know you guys have a lot of dishes over there that are.
Exactly. That's why I'm here with Chandice Probst from Gluten Free Frenzy. And you have some great ways to take care of everyone for the big game.
We do, yes. So one of the big things we always talk about is people get worried about serving their gluten-free friends. Am I going to contaminate them from my non-gluten-free kitchen? What am I going to do?
Right.
Well, you can pick up stuff. This, you know, it's nice. We're lucky here locally to have, you know, Jewel's Cafe and Bakery. You can get everything from pizza to scones to cookies so that you don't have to contaminate. Using these little labels to say gluten-free, remind the rest of your guests, don't use other utensils in this dish.
Oh, that's good to know, because I was like, well, I guess that's a gluten-free option, but I didn't really think about using the utensils with non-gluten-free stuff. I didn't know that you could actually contaminate them.
Absolutely, and that's why it's important to be safe, you know, prepare in a good, safe kitchen. And so we have everything from subs to these amazing pork sliders with bacon, because bacon's everything. Pizza. You can make these at home, or you can purchase them. They're brownie footballs.
I love those.
So it's really easy, but it's a fun way to, you know, Pinterest up your party.
And those are pretzels.
Those are Glutino gluten-free pretzels because we want normal things just like everybody else.
Right.
And there are lots of drink options that are also gluten-free as well. Then we come to the beautiful tea party. That's a fun party to do for anybody. And these kind of things like the Jewel's scones and bread are so delicious, everybody can eat them.
Yes.
So this is a great way. Always check your tea. One of the big hidden gluten ingredients in tea is barley. And barley has gluten in it.
I don't usually associate like stuff with gluten with anything that has to do with liquid.
I know, isn't
honestly.
it crazy? Like enchilada sauce, you know, soy sauce, all of these things have hidden gluten. So check for barley, make sure there's no barley, get a gluten-free tea. And then,
so while the big game's going on and the guys are having their fun, or you know, then we step in during the commercials because that's the fun part.
yes,
Us ladies can have a nice little tea party.
that's right. You
And I bet
have
the
it
guys could
classy.
you know, the scrumptious scones would.
They'll come sneak
attract
them.
them, too.
They'll come sneak them, that's for sure. Get creative. You can use all the different chinas, mix and match. For the kiddos, we have the milk and cookies. So I like using the, you know, repurposing things. Those are jars from, you know, places like Whole Foods. You can get the delicious whole milk and then save them. And I just wash them and I use them for all my parties.
I was complimenting you because I think that the old style of glass milk are so attractive. They're really cool looking.
Thank you. Yeah, it's just one of those easy ways to just adding that makes it more fun. And we did a milk and cookies party for my little guy, and that's what we used, and he loved it.
Oh, this is the party.
Yeah.
He is adorable.
Thank you. And you can also do gluten-free cupcakes with that gluten-free mini cookie on top. So
Wow.
it's really, you can get creative with all the things you do for your gluten-free parties.
Well, it's good to know because like just a few years ago, there weren't as many options as there are now. I mean, now we see gluten-free stuff everywhere.
There is, and thank goodness there's so many more options, but the biggest thing is for those with celiac disease to have safe options that are prepared in a manufactured in a dedicated gluten-free facility, because we don't want to get sick. So just check with your friends, are they doing it for diet purposes or do they have celiac disease, and then go from there in your party planning.
Yeah, that's good to know because there is a difference. And I mean, I'm just learning that right now.
Yes,
I just
yeah.
figured as long as you've got the gluten-free food, you're good, but apparently it's not just that.
Right, and that's why it's nice to have the boxes that are separate or separate plates, because you can't put them on the same plate as other pizza. So
Great tips. Thank you so much, Chandice.
Thank you.
And I'm ready to eat all this stuff, and I don't even have celiac, so like, let's
dive in.
Let's dig in, shall we? Thank you so much. Now, if you want more information on Gluten Free Frenzy, you can find it on our website or by calling our hotline. Now, up next, our Flick Chick